Alright guys, so we're back at it again. This is just going to be a overall kind of maintenance video. Not getting too much into details because if you want to see oil change, go check out my channel. Probably link in the description below or somewhere on the screen. If you want to change your air filter, engine air filter, again, be on the screen. Already got this. So this is my 2017 Nissan Pathfinder. I'm going to be going away for a little bit, so basically all I'm going to do is we're just going to do some general maintenance, start with the air filter, oil change, stuff like that. So we'll probably actually start with the oil change because we can pop it off, let it drain, and work on something else. Alright, first step in the oil. Get this bad guy off. Okay. Alright, 4.5 liters. Okay. There we go. That's it. We've just done our engine oil and we did our engine air filter. We're going to move on to looking at some of our fluids in the engine bay, because this is part of just doing a quick maintenance check. Make sure everything's good to go, topped up, and everything's running or should be at the levels it should be. This way it prevents, you know, any breakdowns, premature breakdowns, stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to be looking at power steering fluid. I thought I was recording. I just topped it up. Now, in different vehicles, I know Honda, they have a special power steering fluid. Mazda, not every model has it, but in the Mazda, I've noticed it either has a special, it uses ATF. So ATF is automatic transmission fluid. Now, look at your specific model. Make sure that, you know, the stuff is correct. And then this one has electronic power steering. I'm going to show you the bottle real quick. I just topped it up. It was a little low, and it has those like hash, kind of like little marks on the dipstick to be able to tell you if you're high or low. I was a little low. It didn't take very much to put in. This stuff typically is a little bit more expensive. This is the stuff right here. But you need to use electronic power steering fluid. You can't use anything else in something that requires that. Now, to find a cheaper option than going to Nissan, you can go check out O'Reilly's, you know, Canadian Tire, Napa, Part Source, stuff like that. You might be able to find a better deal on something that is equivalent to the Nissan stuff. But since it's a specialized product, I like using the Nissan stuff. It gives me a little peace of mind that we have the proper stuff going in and we're not going to have any premature failures or we're using the wrong fluids or whatever. So we've already topped that up. We're going to be looking at our power steering fluid, or sorry, our coolant. It's a little bit low. There's two ways you can do it. You can just top up with a little bit of desalinated water. I think that's what it's called. Or you can just top it up with a little bit of coolant. If you're really, really low, you want to do that like 50-50 mix or whatever mix is recommended by your manufacturer or the climate you're in. So just take a look at that stuff before you do anything. So for me, I put a little bit of water in it before. I'll show you the stuff real quick and I'll show you the stuff I'm going to put in it. Okay, if you're just a little bit low, you can use stuff like this. Deionized water. It's basically a sterilized water. This is the pre-mixed stuff right here. This is right from Nissan. It's pre-mixed. Again, it's very expensive. Not very expensive, but more expensive than if you were to go somewhere else. So just, if you can, you want to save a couple bucks, do it that way. But sometimes saving a couple bucks and you get the wrong stuff costs you more money down the road. So sometimes it's worth just getting the actual stuff for it. There we go. Doesn't take much. We just need a little bit. Now I didn't have to top that up, but I like to make sure my stuff is always kind of at the full mark versus the in-between or low mark. Because if you do have an issue, you might be able to catch it before it becomes a bigger issue. So I always like to top it up to the full mark. That way if it does fall down a little bit, you know, probably hopefully gives us time to be able to see it. So anytime I do look at it and it's low, I just top it up a little bit. There we go. A little bit of spillage. Just wipe that up. Okay, we're in here. We're doing windshield washer fluid. You might as well do it, you know, top it up. Why not? There we go. think we've pretty much taken care of our fluids. We did power steering fluid, we did our coolant, we did our windshield washer fluid. We can see our brake fluid's good to go. We've already done our engine filter, you guys seen. So the other thing that we'll be doing, it's going to be a separate video though, is going to be front and rear diffs. So keep an eye out for that one. So if you like this kind of stuff, I'd really appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm and allows other people to see the content that I'm creating as well. So hopefully you guys found this educational, helpful, or maybe you're just bored and you just wanted something to watch. But either way, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, never stop learning.